turned in here tonight. That is what they will be.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. There aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce effing Lee. One of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again, back on the proving ground tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, here. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Nice jab there. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Lands the low kick.
He lands a solid punch there.
Now touches him with the left. Oh, look at that leg kick. So more output, at least in the early going. That's a good kick by him right there.
Good combination there. And doing work with the jab.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Check your face, check your face.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Lee? Big knee there. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. That hook was bad.
Lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent. Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
And he blocked the punch there.
Oh, nice little change.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Lee gets pounded, and it's the elbow.
Getting them out here. This is where he wants to be.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising, but with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon.
Well, he has stayed technical, but he is really starting to chew up the opposition now. He came out super aggressive really as we've ever seen him in the UFC, and now starting to uptick the volume again. Nice start here in round one. And the biggest UFC fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over, and it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never... He's in a lot of trouble now. That one landed clean.
What an end to round one.
Stop!
All right, man, take a seat. That was awesome. Really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there, and I want good.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Ready.
Second round underway. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, big elbow.
He throws all of himself into that kick.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. And that one certainly found the target. Back and forth we go. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Missed with that attempt. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. He is landing at a very good clip here tonight, and it's one thing to have the output that he has had. It's another to be that accurate. An absolutely incredible striking display here tonight thus far. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 3 minutes and change to go in round two.
Beautiful body kick. gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
So the fighter limping now as a result of all those leg kicks. We'll see if he can make some adjustments.
He's got to make some adjustments. And checking the kick right now is not going to work. It's too late. This guy should have addressed this early, but now he's going to have to tough it out and get through this.
Clipped him with the jab. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Lee's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's run him out. Nice.
Hit that good wrist control now.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Lee.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Lee's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Changing the position.
Lee getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
And there you go, again, half guard.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, so next round on the... Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights, and
thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Nice strike from bottom position. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
And he's back up. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, nice. Nice. Nice block.
Work, guys. Come on.
What a kick. That one landed.
Right on the button.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, big O.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percent. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty.
Good kick.
20 seconds left. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC. He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, You got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something because
another debilitating leg kick. This could be the beginning.
I mean, this looks like it's about to be over. He has taken way too many of these leg kicks.
So the referee monitoring things closely at this stage of the fight. I feel like the doctor is looking at that thigh as well. Didn't look like that when he walked out tonight.
No, he didn't. He was full of pep in his step. There is no more pep in that step. The guy can barely walk around the octagon right now. He's been beat up, he's been battered, he's been bruised, and it looks like we're very close to getting a leg kick finish. Diggy kick.
Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside physician?
Well, right now, I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside physician and no one would have cared because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter's able to continue.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
2 minutes have gone by.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Nice jab.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
Able to check the high kick.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get... Oh, nice body shot.
Work, come on, work.
Nice crack there. Lee's really making things...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
These guys are leaking all over each other. Back to his feet. Hook there by Lee.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, swelling and blood. You wonder if at some point that...
Oh! They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh! Oh, big knee to the body. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here.
Oh, another one.
Checks the leg kick. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind, and you walk back to your corner.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Whoa, heavy shots raining down.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes at night's end, and remarkably, they've both been able to stay in the fight despite absorbing a shit ton of damage.
I mean, the amount of damage that these two have taken in this fight is crazy. They've been able to stand on a coin and go toe for toe in the middle of the octagon.
And as usual, they gave our replay guys in the truck a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work with, because neither one of them have tried to use defense. They're proving how tough they are, but they really aren't using the skills that will allow for them to be fighting for a long time. You gotta keep moving your head. You cannot take these type of heavy strikes so frequently.
And it looked like maybe one of those coaches thought about getting involved. They're going to be watching the action closely as these two absolute warriors and damaged athletes try to get the upper hand in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the fifth and final round. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Lee. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster wants to take their cracks against one of the founding fathers of mixed martial arts, and candidly thus far,